somewhere along the hills of old Kentucky. There's two old folks I love with all my heart. They're waiting for their boy to come back safely and never no more again to part. There's a little sweetheart waiting for her darling, with a heart all filled with love divine. I long to hold her in my arms and kiss her, so tonight I'm on Kentucky bound. I had them with me now. They'll greet me when I reach that little cabin, so tonight I'm old Kentucky bound. There's a little sweetheart waiting for her darling, with a heart all filled with love divine. I long to hold her in my arms and kiss her, so tonight I'm old Kentucky bound. Waiting for darling, with a heart all filled with love divine. I long to hold her in my arms and kiss her, so tonight I'm old Kentucky bound. Smile through these tears, stare at you. I dreamed of a cabin of love, dear, where all of our dreams would come true. But another has taken my cabin and left me so lonely and blue. Linger, for you are a part, dear, of me. I dreamed of a cabin of love, dear, where all of our dreams would come true. But another has taken my cabin and left me so lonely and blue. Sweetheart there in you. I dreamed of a cabin of love, dear, where all of our dreams would come true. But another has taken my cabin and left me so lonely and blue. Of a cabin of love, dear, where all of our dreams would
There's somebody special in this heart of mine, but I never really knew till today. Then I heard you were leaving with somebody else. Oh, darling, have I loved you too late? Is it too late to ever hold you with more than a passing embrace? I was blind, I was foolish, but I cared all along. Oh, darling, have I loved you too late? Though at times there were others I turned to for love, through it all I kept seeing your face. Then I heard you were leaving with somebody else. I knew I'd made a bitter mistake. Is it too late to ever hold you with more than a passing embrace? I was blind, I was foolish, but I cared all along. Oh, darling, have I loved you too late? I was blind, I was foolish, but I cared all along. Oh, darling, have I loved you too late?
about gone, and soon I'll be dead. I'd rather be dead and alone in the sea than to love a woman who'll never love me. Oh, the water's so cold out here in the dark. Oh, the water's so cold, as cold as your heart. The lights from the shore are fast growing dim. Oh, the water's so cold, and they can't hardly swim. Well, I gave her my ring, and I gave her my name. She said, you're a child, and she put me to shame. If she saw me now, she'd have to agree. No man could swim this far out to sea. Oh, the water's so cold out here in the dark. Oh, the water's so cold, as cold as your heart. The lights from the shore are fast growing dim. Oh, the water's so cold, and we can't hardly swim. Oh, the water's so cold.
Little girl, you stand out in the crowd. You're laughing and talking much too loud. But I see a little tear peeking through. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear in your smile I see through. You've been hurt and you're frightened, you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little girl, please take hold of my hand. Just go on and cry, I'll understand. Pay no mind if I start crying too. 'Cause it takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear see through. You've been hurt and you're frightened, you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you.
There's a cabin on a mountain far away in Tennessee, the dearest place this side of heaven, and that's where I long to be. I've searched the whole world over, sailed across the deep blue sea, but in a cabin on a mountain's where my heart will always be. I said goodbye to my blue-eyed mountain sweetheart, dearest girl in the whole wide world to me. Every night of her I'm dreaming, in that cabin on a mountain far away in Tennessee. I've searched the whole world over, and tonight I'm on my way to that cabin on a mountain in Tennessee, so far away. I've searched the whole world over, sailed across the deep blue sea, but in a cabin with my darling's where my heart will always be. I said goodbye to my blue-eyed mountain sweetheart, dearest girl in the whole wide world to me. Every night of her I'm dreaming, in that cabin on a mountain far away in Tennessee. I said goodbye to my blue-eyed mountain sweetheart, dearest girl in the whole wide world to me. Every night of her I'm dreaming, in that cabin on a mountain far away in Tennessee.
Myself a walking down an old gravel road on the fox scrapes and honeysuckle vine. Blue mountain memories take me back to the way it used to be. Blue mountain memories, I never dreamed they'd mean that much to me. Picture that old cabin nestled in the pines. I can hear the screen door rattle in the wind. And when I close my eyes, I can hear Mama singing in that little country church around the bend. Blue mountain memories take me back to the way it used to be. Blue mountain Going home, how many years I've longed to see the mountain so high. Watch the wild birds fly across a blue summer sky. Feel the love light shining from my dear mama's eyes. Then I'll know I'm really going home. Carry me back to East Tennessee, though my body be cold as the snow. Lay me down easy under a tree where only God and I may go. I'll be gone 1,000 times more gladly than I ever was here, taking leave of senses, of all doubts and all fears. Perhaps you'll find it in your heart to shed a lonely tear. Then I'll know I'm really going home. Carry me back to East Tennessee, though my body be cold as the snow. Lay me down easy under a tree where only God and I may go. Where only God and I may go.
By the mill stream sat a miller's pretty daughter. Her cheeks were like the first red rose of June. Her sweet voice sounded like the rippling water, and so tenderly she hummed an old love tune. Now Tom and this girl, they were to marry, but his country called to send him far away. And before he left, he whispered to her softly a tune to remember till that day. When the bees are in the hive and honey's in the comb, and the golden sun bends down to kiss the dew, while the old mill wheel turns round, I love you, Mary. When the bees are in the hive, I'll come to you. She sat so lonely, waiting for her darling to return. She had e'er been kind and true to him only, and for his tender heart she did yearn. But soon, alas, sad news came from her mother. On the battlefield had he been slain. Now she sits alone and pines for her lover. She remembers when he sang the sweet refrain. When the bees are in the hive and the honey's in the comb, and the golden sun bends down to kiss the dew, while the old mill wheel turns round, I love you, Mary. When the bees are in the hive, I'll come to you. When the bees are in the hive and the honey's in the comb, and the golden sun bends down to kiss the dew, while the old mill wheel turns round, I love you, Mary. When the bees are in the hive, I'll come to you. I've tried to close the door. My heart, it seemed, was in my throat when I saw to my surprise a tiny doll in a 5 and 10 cent store. This dolly has such big blue eyes with lovely golden hair, such a likeness I have never seen before. I'd like so much to take it home, it looks so much like you, just a tiny doll in a 5 and 10 cent store. Upon its face, it looked so much like you. I wondered if what I saw was really true. So I stepped inside and asked the man what he was asking for. That tiny doll in the 5 and 10 cent store. This dolly has such big blue eyes with lovely golden hair, such a likeness I have never seen before. I'd like so much to take it home, it looks so much like you, just a tiny doll in a 5 and 10 cent store. golden hair, such a likeness I have never seen before. I'd like so much to take it home, it looks so much like you, just a tiny doll in a fire